as I said, we had finished Pythagoras theorem and we are supposed to start with chemistry. But before that, if you have any doubts, we'll address those. Please let me know. Entire, whatever we have done, entire chapter, any doubts, any queries, कुछ भी रहेगा तो कल जो हमने अपोलोनियस उसका एप्लीकेशन जो किया उसके अलावा भी, उसमें भी और उसके अलावा भी, जैसे पाइथागोरस थ्योरम था, एप्लीकेशन ऑफ पाइथागोरस थ्योरम था, 30, 60, 90 थ्योरम था, 45, 45, 90 थ्योरम, whatever. If you have any difficulties, please ask. I know we have very less time today. आज खत्म हो गया तुम्हारा साइंस का ही एक्स्ट्रा हुआ, but that's okay. Whatever you have. Otherwise, Monday we start with what? First chapter of chemistry. Yeah, we start with first chapter of chemistry. If you have no doubts today, okay. So किसी को कोई doubts? You all have solved the exercise, problem set, exercise 2.2, problem set 2. Problem set 2, not 2 point. Both the exercises have you done? If you have done and you have no doubts, well and good. If you have doubts, please let me know. We had not proven that rhombus this thing. That part was left. Okay, you didn't tell me that. Very conveniently ये कर देते हैं. Prove that the sum of the squares. Prove that the sum of the squares of the diagonals of a rhombus. Prove that the sum of the squares of the diagonals of a rhombus is equal to the sum of the squares of the sides. Is equal to the sum of the squares of the side. Prove that. Okay. So we have, चलो इतना तो कर ही सकते हैं आज complete. Quadrilateral PQRS is a rhombus and diagonals PR and QS intersect each other at point P. What do we have to prove? To prove PS square plus SR square plus QR square plus PQ square equals to PR square plus QS square. PR square plus QS square. This is what we have to prove. Now, as we know, diagonals of a rhombus bisect each other. Diagonals of a rhombus bisect each other. Okay, we know that diagonals of a rhombus bisect each other. So, using that information, using that property, we know diagonals of a rhombus bisect each other. We know diagonals of a rhombus bisect each other. That means P is going to be the midpoint of QS and P is also going to be the midpoint of PR because the diagonals bisect each other. Therefore, by Apollonius theorem. What does it say? PQ square plus PS square. PQ square plus PS square equals to 2 times PT square equals to 2 times PT square plus 2 times QT square. 2 times PT square plus 2 times QT square. In the second triangle, if we apply, we will get also QR square plus RS square or SR square. QR square plus SR square equals to 2 times RT square plus 2 times QT square. 2 times RT square plus 2 times QT square. Adding 1 and 2. Adding 1 and 2. I'll get PQ square plus PS square plus QR square plus SR square equals to 2 times RT square plus 2 times QT square plus 2 times PT square plus 2 times QT square plus 2 times RT square plus 2 times QT square. Okay, 2 times PT square plus 2 times. Okay, now from all of this, 2QT is common, and from this I'll take equals to 2 times PT square plus RT square plus 4 times QT square plus 4 times QT square. Okay, 2 times PT square plus RT square. Now PT square and RT square both are the same because PT is the same as RT. So this will become 4 PT square plus 4 QT square. 4 PT square plus 4 QT square. 4 PT square plus 4 QT square. Now this, I'll just write it over here. Thoda sa bacha hai. This 4 PT square can be written as 2 times PT the whole square. That will give me 4 PT square plus 4 QT square can be written as 2 times QT the whole square. Now what is 2 times PT? PT plus PT, that is PT plus RT, which is PR square. And 2 times QT is QT plus ST, that is QS square. So that is what you have to prove. Okay, that is what you have to prove. Copy till here. Now this we could have also done using Pythagoras theorem also. The same thing could have been proven by using Pythagoras theorem. Only thing in Pythagoras theorem, what would happen is we would take, since these are perpendicular bisectors of each other, not only bisector, they are perpendicular bisectors. So we would take this as the diagonal, this equals to this square plus this square, this equals to this square plus this square, this equals to this square plus this square, and this equals to this square plus this square. We would add all 4. So we would get this square plus this square plus this square plus this square is 2 times this square plus 2 times this square plus 2 times this square plus 2 times this square. That is 4 times. We would come to this thing and then still this. So using Pythagoras also you can prove this. Using Apollonius also it can be proven. Please copy this. Okay, that brings us, as I said, to the end of this chapter, Pythagoras theorem. And Monday, inshallah, we'll start with chemistry, first chapter, that is classification of elements, or school of elements, whatever is the title. Basically, it is classification of elements. I would prefer if you all would read that chapter. It will be easier for you all to understand when we are discussing, and we can also move at a better pace. We can also move at a better pace. Then we don't have to get stuck up. Basic things, at least the basics, if you all can understand, if you all can read what is Newland's law of octaves, what is Rabinow's triads, what Mendeleev said, okay, and where Henry Moseley came in. The basics we'll cover faster. Then I want to spend more time in detail. I want to spend more time in detail with you all, okay, with the periodic table, because the periodic table is going to be the base of your chemistry for the rest of your life. Whenever you study chemistry, 11th, 12th, BSc, MBBS, whatever you are going to do, if you're going to study chemistry, the base is going to be the periodic table. If you understand the periodic table, your chemistry will be relatively easy. And if you do not understand the periodic table, it's going to be tough for you all. Then you'll be struggling at every stage. So I want to spend more time explaining to you what happens in a period, what happens in a group, okay, what is valency, atomic size, and all those things. We need to understand the concept. On that concept, if I just want to do it, I can dictate it to you and we can finish the chapter in 3 days. But I think we will be taking more than 3 days because we will be understanding the concept. Unless and until we understand the concept, we will not be able to proceed further, even for your higher classes. And that is what I want to be clear. So we will spend a little more time if required. So please read and come so that we can work properly. You can get the best out of it. Okay. So for that, your cooperation in the form of reading what we are going to do is required. Just read the first chapter thoroughly, please. Don't miss out anything. Okay. Chalo. All the best. We'll meet again on Monday. Okay. Take care. Bye.